Hey everybody, it is week 2, day 1 of my weekly Vlogmas. I have a lot of fun plans for this week, so I'm really glad that you're here, and I hope that you will tune in for my upcoming videos and that you enjoy this one. I have finished my cumulus blouse, which I'm wearing now. This I completed in my last Vlogmas. Hasn't even been seen on a podcast yet, so definitely go check out that video if you want to see more about my cumulus blouse. I will link it below for you, or you can just go onto my channel and click on the last video. It turned out so nice. It is so soft, really nice halo. It's next to skin soft for me. I used Knitting for Olive Heavy Merino in the color Camel, and then the Knitting for Olive Soft Silk Mohair in the color Caramel. It was their compatible combination there. I decided, instead of letting that languish in my stash for potentially ever, I was going to knit a Sophie Shawl by PetiteKnit, because I had bought that pattern a couple weeks ago anyway, and I even ordered some yarn for it. And this is just such a great pattern because it's just, I don't want to give anything really away. I don't think that this will, but you increase until a certain point, and then you work decreases, and so the sides are just mirrored. And if you are careful, like, there's no rule that says how wide it has to get, how long it has to get. So if you are careful and you weigh your yarn when you start, and you keep an eye on it as you go, and when you get into the middle, what's left of your yarn, then that's when you start the decreases, and then you'll make sure that you have enough. Gotta use my little clicker for counting my rows, because I will not remember. And I just dropped it. I literally will not remember. I'll be counting, I'll get distracted. It's only a 6-row repeat, and they're not even different except for the 6th row, and I will get counting and I'll forget, and next thing you know, I'll have increases at really wonky rates. My brain is scary. I was never diagnosed, but I'm 95% certain that I'm ADHD. I am working on my Sophie Shawl with my leftover yarn from my cumulus blouse. I am hoping to use up all of my leftover yarn. If I have to make it a little bit extra long or whatever, I will. I am very excited about it, as I just love this color. And the built-in I-cord edge is so awesome. I think it's so nice that I just finished my cumulus blouse, and that has the I-cord edging, and now I'm doing this with the same yarn that has the built-in I-cord edging. So I think that's kind of cool. So coming up this week is going to be very heavy gift knitting. This might be a gift, I don't know yet. I have to decide. I'm not sure exactly who I would give it to, but it might become a gift knit. But heavy on gift knitting this week. I am hoping I can get just about finished with my family gift knits. You would have seen it a little bit, but not all of it. I have finished my Oslo hat for my youngest, and a couple weeks before that I finished my Oslo hat for my husband. But I have to rip that back and add a little bit of height into the hat before the decreases, because it's just a little bit shallow for him. I forget that he really likes to pull his hats down all the way over his ears. So I need to go back and add a little bit of length to that for him, just to be how he prefers to wear it. And that is really why I like to make my own clothing, whether it's my sewing or my knitting. It just gives us so much customization that is, you know, lacking in our modern day and age, where everything is off the rack and fast fashion and just cheap, quick, and easy, and how long it lasts reflects that. Anyway, so I have made good progress on my hats. I have to knit one for my oldest, which I'm going to be starting here probably tomorrow. And it's gonna fit him great, and it's in the color he picked out, and he's gonna love it. I'm not making them wait till Christmas to get to use them though, because we live in northern PA and it's cold and brutal and snowy and windy and just generally disgusting. I don't know why I haven't moved south yet. Someday, hopefully I will. If you live where winters are mild, let me know if you like it. Let me know what states I should consider for someday. Then, after my oldest Oslo hat, I have a hat for a nephew and a hat for a niece. Possibly another niece. I already knit her a hat, but I'm not the most thrilled with it. I just did a 1x1 rib hat. And I kind of want to give them all Oslo hats. So if I have time, I will do that. And then I'm going to knit my mother a pair of penny gloves by PetiteKnit also. I've got the yarn for all these projects already, and I'm excited to try that pattern out. I see a lot of really beautiful projects made with it, so I'm excited. I get a lot of joy out of gift knitting, but at the same time, I want to be a selfish knitter. Like right now, there's nothing that I want more than to cast on another Monday sweater or another cumulus blouse or a cardigan, because I'm going to knit the step-by-step cardigan by Handmade by Florence for my very first cardigan make, and I'm so excited. My next project is probably going to be the cardigan or my Salty Day sweater. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I'm gonna just keep on knitting for a little bit, watch a little Vlogmas. Right now I am watching Haley's Spaces, the first Vlogmas. Haley is a new to me channel, and I've quite been enjoying her videos. I found her from Morgan Unraveled's Salty Day Knit Along, which also is my source of obsession for the Salty Day sweater. I love Morgan's channel. I really suggest that you check her out. I want to be her when I grow up in my YouTube career. And so I'm gonna finish up Haley's vlog and keep working on my Caffeine Queen. This is a gift last year from my oldest son for Christmas, and it's one of my favorite mugs, but it's a little bit small for anything caffeinated that I drink, so I always use it for my decaf chai at the end of the day or my chamomile before bed. Guys, it is Friday morning. I realized I have not talked on the vlog terribly much this week. Honestly, I think I just skipped Wednesday altogether because it was a very bad back pain day for me. It's something I deal with chronically, and that was just a day I just did not feel like showing up for a camera. But still got a lot of work done. I am still plucking away on my Sophie Shawl scarf by PetiteKnit. This thing's getting big, and I'm more than halfway done. I would say it's all downhill from here because I'm in the decreases and starting to move a lot quicker. And that's always really exciting because you feel like you're just flying through at this point, and it's really motivating to do one more set. I did also start Wednesday I had started an Oslo hat for my niece for Christmas, so really getting through these gift knits. I didn't get terribly far with it, but my son has an appointment this morning, so I'm going to take this with me. My kitten stole the yarn ball. So I'm taking this with me to my son's appointment this morning, and I'll get a lot of work done on that today. And I'm hoping I will also finish the Sophie Shawl today, and then I'll cast on another gift, probably the penny gloves for my mom, and then I'll toggle back and forth between the two, because sometimes I just need to break it up and have more than one thing on the needles at a time, and be able to take a break from the slog of in the round small stockinette that can be the Oslo hat, because it's got a double folded brim that you pick up the stitches for, and it just becomes like a double folded single piece. So that's a lot of stitching, and then you have to stitch more for the head and then the decreases. It's just a lot of stockinette, and I've made a lot of them recently. So I think I'll cast on the penny gloves so I can have some variety. I think that will be good. I'm excited about them. I hope that the pattern turns out really well because I want to make some for myself. I really love the fingerless glove style. I made another pair by a different designer, very similar to the penny gloves, but perhaps a little bit more oversized in nature, and I really like them. I wanted something tighter on my hand, and at the time I didn't want to do the math necessary to tighten them. So I'm really excited about the penny glove, and I also really like how it's just not how she's, I don't want to give anything in the way in the pattern, but I like how she's made the edging so it doesn't just roll straight stockinette roll. I think that's really awesome. So I'm very excited about the pattern. I feel like I've done so many PetiteKnit designs lately. I do have different designers on my docket, I promise. It's just the timing of it all. It's perfect to stay at little things for Christmas. Patterns that I already own and want to make use of because I don't want to spend more money on Christmas gifts. So let's just PetiteKnit so you kind of hear. But I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. I know I haven't done the most interacting this week. It's been honestly crazy, but I am very thankful that you're here, and I hope you're enjoying seeing my projects take shape in real time, and hopefully you're using the video as an excuse to sit down and relax and knit on something yourself. Let me know what you're working on in the comments if you're knitting with me. I have been watching Vlogmases this morning so far. I've watched Nitty Natties already. I gotta look and see who else has posted already. I like to get caught up on them in the morning. Sometimes that means I watch from the day before, because if people post later, then I won't see them till tomorrow probably, but that's okay. Let's see who's posted already. Talk to you guys later. Saturday, you guys. We went to go see the new Moana movie with our kiddos, and it was really a very, very good movie. I am very glad that we went. If you liked the first one, I think the second one is definitely worth going to go see. This is my little kitten Goku, and the black kitten is named Siri. I got to get kittens, but my husband got to name them. So let me know if you know what shows their names are from. It's Goku and Siri, C-I-R-I. So you can see I got quite a lot of knitting done at the theater, so it was really great to get to work on my niece's hat quite a lot. And on Sunday morning, we put together some gingerbread house kits for the first time ever. This is not something I ever remember doing growing up, and it's not something I've ever done with my boys before, but we had a lot of fun, and it was crazy and chaotic and messy, and everybody wanted to eat everything, but it was fun.
think next year I will probably just try to find a larger scale gingerbread house, and I think that would be a little bit easier. But this was on a crazy sale at Joann Fabrics earlier this week, so I could not pass that up. Afterwards, we went to go visit some family, and then we came home in the evening and watched the old How the Grinch Stole Christmas with Jim Carrey. Just had to include a little clip of my cats going crazy with my leftover yarn from my Sophie Shawl. They love it when I have just a little bit of scrap left that I can't justify keeping.
Hey guys, Editing Emma here, popping in to thank you guys for sticking through this vlog. This week was definitely a little bit less put together than I would have liked. We had a lot going on and just a lot of days where I didn't feel up to filming as much as I would have liked. I deal with a lot of chronic back and body pain, and it's always worse in the winter, and this was just not a great week for me. But I definitely got a lot of knitting done, and I really enjoyed putting together this vlog for you guys, and I hope that you got some enjoyment out of it, and I hope that you will stick around for next week's vlog as I have been editing. I have finished my niece's Oslo hat, and on to the next thing. I cannot wait to share it with you guys next week. Thanks for being here. I appreciate every single one of you, and I truly appreciate every like and really appreciate every subscription. And it just means so much to me that you're here. Have a great weekend.